Here he is, knocking, wanting to be let in, boarded up so he won't peek in. He seems upset as he's yelling, he's famished. How does one run from their own selves, their own thoughts? Thoughts eating up your insides, exposing your nightmares just to leave you craving for death. Welcome back. If you enjoyed that reading at the beginning, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment for more. If you stumbled across this video, I really truly hope that you enjoy it and that you get whatever you want to get from it or leave whatever you want to leave. And that's pretty much the basis of this reading and seeing where it kind of goes from here. So kind of playing around with this channel and hoping as time goes by that I'm able to kind of have a better understanding of where I'm wanting to take it. Even though I kind of do know where I want to take it, I want to do my research as I evolve and learn new things as I upload to kind of see if they actually do help the mental awareness or mental health, and seeing how really in reality trying it, if it really does help you with your mind, with mental health, just all the things that kind of fall on it. So I got inspired writing this piece, just sitting thinking, and when I was thinking, it came to me thinking, do we ever just stop thinking? A moment of silence, a moment of peace, a moment of tranquility, as a lot of people would call it, that we just don't think, that we sit in silence to appreciate a lot of things that we don't come to appreciate, and that maybe one day we will appreciate them, but hopefully it's not too far gone. So I wrote this as, and me that struggles with mental health on a daily basis, on a hourly basis, I would say. I wrote this and was kind of came to me saying, it's just like, is there really any, like, am I ever really going to conquer my mind? Not conquer it as a way to defeat it, because I don't think I want to forget what has occurred to me, because the stuff that's occurred to me is what's making me be who I am today and what molded me into the person that I want to be in the future. Yes, it hurt. I'm not going to deny that, because it hurts to this moment, and every day is a struggle with me getting out of bed and me trying to look at the positive in everything that we get. The basis of the poem is us always having to battle with that demon that we have inside, always having to make peace with it and making sure that that individual inside of us is okay. Because for the longest time we went on without taking care of that person inside that. Now that we are attempting to kind of move on and make peace with our past and peace with ourselves and forgive the people that have done us wrong, not for them but for me, for us, so that if we forgive them, we, as many have said, is just they start losing power. And hopefully as I start doing that, I can feel the forgiveness lifting, because I think I've forgiven them and then something just happens. It can be a smell, a feeling, or even like a touch from someone else that touched you that kind of makes you think of that moment that you have tried to erase or you tried to run from. And that's kind of where it came from, was out of nowhere, it just showing up and you thinking you made peace with it, and no, it's kind of telling you have not. And us having to figure out how to make peace with it. So I created this channel so that people that struggle with mental health and any mental illness, that they don't feel like they're alone, or they don't feel like they are not heard, because believe me, it's something that we need to speak about. about. It's something that we cannot stay silent on. It's something that we should all speak about because it's something that we all struggle with. And if you're not struggling with it, then I commend you for not struggling with it. But at the same time, why isn't it that there's more people that have discovered themselves and discovered how to win with their mental health? Why haven't they spoken out more freely about it? I see that. I'm not saying like the crap of comedy that we see is not entertaining. Believe me, it is. But when you just see entertainment just come out that way without any real, and I'm not talking about like the mainstream entertainment like movies and things like that. I'm speaking more about all these small creators that are having mass followings that don't speak about the issues that truly matter, truly at the end of the day truly are the most important things, because at the end of the day we're not going to be taking any of the stuff that we're working towards. Yes, they're a beautiful thing to have as we're going on this journey, believe me, but for us to just pay attention on materialistic things and our own mental awareness, mental illness, that's something that we should speak more about. And hoping with this channel I can create that. And if you're watching this, if you stumbled across this episode, this reading, I truly hope that you know that you're not alone, and that me myself, just to put it that way, I struggle with the daily basis of how not ending my life, I would say. Because sometimes it seems easier, sometimes it seems that that's the only way that my mind would just shut up. Because at times it seems like my mind is just out to get me, and all I'm trying to do is, like I've always done, is help people, but first making sure that me myself is okay first before I start helping all these people. And it's hard for me not to like drop everything and just get at it and go straight for me assisting people where I need, or my family or friends or whatever, because that's the type of person I am. Even if I am lost, even if I am afraid of what is gonna happen tomorrow, I still drop everything and concentrate on that problem. And I know, because I do that because I'm afraid of my own problems. I'm afraid of my own issues. And the episode that I am hoping is uploaded already on Sunday, it's just something that I need to do more, that I need to do to get out of myself, get out of my day-to-day routine of something that I'm just becoming so comfortable with. During this whole pandemic, it has woken a lot of people up, but it also kind of made a lot of people even more afraid of what's to come. Because if it all shook during something like this that was controllable, if people just stuck together, what can you imagine of what's to come if something far worse is to arrive? If we cannot stand together, we cannot unite. And anyways, kind of going back, is just some people just got stuck in comfort of being away from all the people. Like me, like sometimes it's like I notice that when I'm starting to, as things start opening up and things start getting more heavier in traffic, I'm starting to notice in myself that I'm starting to close myself off because I'm not wanting to deal with people's energies or attitudes, or the lack of self-awareness towards other people, because it's like, why deal with it? But again, how do I know that that's not my ego just making me close myself off from everything? So if you guys have not watched that video, go check it out. Kind of went to the Torrance antique market. There was an Etsy guild, like kind of farmers market thing, and I also went on a hike kind of things, all on a Sunday, just trying to get out of my own mind, trying to do things differently in regards to my mental health, and seeing if it helps, seeing if what they truly preach of getting out there, if it really does help you. Because I don't know, like, and again, if you do watch it, I apologize, because that video is all over the place, as my mood, as at the end of it was just not feeling anything, and I don't know why, because it's just something I struggle with. Even though I was enjoying myself, there was something inside me that was just telling me it's easier if you were just home laying down watching TV or on your phone or something that is not this, and me fighting with it the whole hike and arguing with it. And then even it got to the point that I got so upset with my own self that then I lashed out to my partner, and then I had to catch myself because I was like, why are you upset at that individual? Just because you're struggling with yourself inside, why is it that you're upset with this individual? He didn't do anything. But to me, at that moment, it was his fault. It was his fault I felt the way I felt. And that's something I want to work with. I don't want my pain to be anyone else's pain. I want it to be my own, and for me to finally make peace with it, and for me to finally move on and say, you know what, I'm ready for this day to battle. And I am. Don't get me wrong, I wake up and I'm ready. It's just your mind sometimes creeps up and says, hey, I'm here. Pay attention to me, because it's about to get crazy. And it gets crazy, and I'm just like, wait, why? You woke up, you didn't go on your phone, you woke up, you were thankful, you were appreciative, you were not doing what the normal person was doing, and for it to come up and still kind of shake you to the core, it's something that I'm just like, why? How long does this take? I've been on this journey for like a month or over, I don't even know, but it's just like, that's something that why I wanted to create this was, if someone stumbled across this video can see that, hey, I'm not the only one that's kind of going crazy here, and I'm not alone. And if you ever feel alone, watch this or do something creative for you, to help you, for self-love, to just start something fresh, even if it's just brushing your teeth, or even if it's just combing your hair in a bun, or into something that it does not look how you woke up. That's self-care. That to me is self-care. It's something small, something that, and that's kind of how I started it. I started it with no phone. And even though sometimes it's just like that inkling of like, hey, I wonder what I woke up to in the world. But I need to stop myself, because what I woke up to the world is not as important as if I'm not mentally checked in with myself first. If I'm not like, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing first for you. Then I can starting to check in with other people, and that's kind of helped a little, but it's just during those quiet moments that I'm not checking in on social media, YouTube, that things just start coming up, and I've started reading, I've started doing other things around the house, and started getting my mind more creatively, if that's a word, involved into things. So I think that is it for this episode. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, comment, and if you think that anyone can benefit from this video, please share. I'm trying to kind of reach out as many people as I can, so that people that truly need this can see that we're not alone, and that we're all struggling with it, and that together we can fix ourselves and share how we've evolved as individuals for the best of us and the best of the world. And I'll see you guys next time. And Adan, keep going. Just even though your mind's telling you not to stop, just keep at it. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of everyone who's out there that is trying to perfect themselves, to not perfect themselves, to better themselves than what they were yesterday. Even if it's just brushing your teeth or combing your hair or getting up to drink a glass of water. That's something that's taking care of you. So take care of yourself first, and then check in with others. Till next time, I love you all.